Hello and welcome along. I'm in the greenhouse, which as you can hear is really very echoey indeed. It's virtually empty now. All of the summer stuff has been stripped out. There are one or two small items about, still a few chilies to be had and a few pots of cuttings. I've just on my subscription based service checked in with my lavender cuttings, which I toured my subscribers through taking, hydrangea cuttings, which was also an online tutorial which we've been working our way through, and also agapanthus. Those are still here in the greenhouse, and if you want to subscribe to the Gardener Ben channels, you can do so on Instagram, YouTube and on TikTok for your step-by-step guides how to do those items. Here in the greenhouse, I'm preparing it now for the intake of plants as we move towards autumn and the temperatures are starting to drop. I need to give in here a really thoroughly good clean to make sure I'm not carrying pathogens and disease and pest problems on to next year, and certainly keeping them over the winter. I'm preparing to move my succulent collection in from the porch as we now display our pumpkins for Halloween and for fall, and I'm going to be moving all of my tender plants into the greenhouse over the next few weeks to protect them from the worst of the winter weather. In the garden, there's lots and lots that can be done, and I'm receiving dozens of messages each and every day from people absolutely champing at the bit to get on with autumn and winter jobs. I'm just going to ask you to take a little bit of time and just relax just a little bit. It's very early on in the season to be doing many of the jobs many of you are asking about, and I know you like to get yourself organised, and I know you like to know what's coming up next, but rest assured I'll be here to guide you through the processes. We need those winter temperatures to start coming down a little bit yet. Temperatures here about 17-18 degrees during the day and hovering around 7, 8, 9, 10 degrees at night. So by far no means cold as of yet. We need those temperatures to start coming down and showing a lot more autumn and winter colour in the garden before we move through. So just relax at the moment, just allow the garden to take a breather. Relax yourself and allow yourself to enjoy the last of the summer blooms. There's lots and lots of dahlias. I'm pointing that way because that's where the dahlias are. There's lots of dahlia flowers to be had just yet. There's plenty of blooms to be had on the roses. So as of yet, not a huge amount to be done. So just keep up with the basic maintenance on your lawn, for instance. Watering those pots, you need to be thinking about getting your pots up on pot feet in preparation for the winter, but not a huge amount to do in the garden just over the next few weeks until the temperatures come down and we start to see a few kisses of frost over the night time. Right, as you can see, I'm not used to doing this. I've had a couple of weeks off, haven't I? I'm not used to talking. The podcast is back this coming Monday with a really lovely episode with my friend Jenny, who runs an account here on Instagram called Jen Flourish Nutrition. The first episode of season 3 of my podcast is actually on the menopause and perimenopause and nutrition and health of surrounding that particular subject. A really interesting conversation I had with Jenny, and a really personal conversation had at the very end of that episode with myself as well. So the podcast is back as of Monday. The first episode will launch on Spotify and across all channels at 6 a.m. this coming Monday. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and enjoy the weekend. The weather is set to be absolutely glorious for autumn jobs in the garden, so get out and have a little bit of a potter about. I will see you all again very soon. Take good care now. Bye bye.